My apologies. Take flight. My apologies. Whirling snow. Take flight. Useless. Boring. My apologies. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Disappear! Take flight! Boring! Someone needs assistance. Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Hello there. So, you must be the renowned traveler.
Hey, don't
Of course. Basically, you'll have full access to all of our ingredients as long as you refrain from being wasteful.
Unlimited refills!
Also, you'll be rewarded.
What? There's even rewards? Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, and you don't have to make. So, what do you. Great. Then please, come on in.
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles!
Bartenders? Oh, so Luca roped you two in, did he? You're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. Everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your...
Don't worry, he's a fantastic cook!
All right, I'll take your word for it. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. Great. That just about covers all I have to say. You're a quick learner. Okay. That was just practice, though. Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour.
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone extra.
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender... All right. In that case, you two can take this counter.
Whew, class dismissed. Wait, where's Paimon's caramel pine cone? Oh, it's Master Diluc. What brings you here?
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it.
Wow, you really do catch wind of things quickly.
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender?
Yeah, it's still a little too early to tell.
Just tell me your initial feelings. Excited, confused, anything. How does it feel to be a bartender? I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon too? Paimon's initial feeling is...
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? I'll leave the size up to you. Great. Take your time. Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh and juicy, then the drink will naturally be sweet and tasty without adding anything extra.
Sounds like I should thank the soil of Mondstadt. It just so happens that Grey Valley Sunset is the first drink I ever mixed. I was still quite young. My father laid out several ingredients and told me to experiment with them. No requirements and no instruction. In hindsight, he probably just wanted to test my creativity. In the end, I just made a glass of fruit punch.
Oh? But why fruit punch?
My father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much thought into it. Looking back on it, I was so young and naive. Oh? I've never thought about it, I suppose. But thank you. By the way, there's something I'd like to give you, but I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience with your bartender job.
And Paimon will, be rooting for you.
Very well. Then, I look forward to seeing your good work. See you around.
Come back soon when you have a minute.
Well, well, this is a surprise. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now, I just wanted to see how he'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that
There he goes with that smooth talk again.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. Oh, and make it a large, please.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Please.
What is it, Rosaria?
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea.
Ah, I presume you're referring to the church?
Yes. The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking.
Boy, you're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I point out a few flaws, will you make me another one? I'm just kidding. I'd never subject you to such treatment.
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack.
I don't really care what's going through his mind. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him.
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy,
You think I'm saying too much? I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Mondstadt. As to their level of seriousness,
Are there really rankings for people?
of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst cooks, or even biggest hoarders of dark secrets.
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too much time on their hands.
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
Aw, but what about Paimon?
Why, of course. How about... best bartenders.
Really? That's great! Our name...
Well, I must admit,
You can say that again. Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood.
Huh?
yeah, I should be going too. By the way, that black tea tasted great.
Until next time.
Hi there, cutie. It's good to see you.
It is certainly unusual for us to meet in a place like this.
Hey, what do you mean by a place like this? Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to drag the acting grandmaster away from her desk? We've only been here for a few minutes, and worry is already written all over her face.
Lisa.
Yeah, this is the acting grandmaster we're talking about. But you know what they say? Now that we're already here, why don't you let him mix a couple of drinks for you two?
Honestly, Jean is the only person I know who needs to be taught how to relax. Hey, cutie, whip me up a love poem. Medium, extra sweet. And how about you, Jean? What are you in the mood for?
I'll just have coffee. Medium, please.
Master Jean, you...
Thanks, but no. I want something to help keep me awake. Thanks.
The sweetness is just right. Very good.
The coffee is strong and rich with just a nice hint of bitterness to it. Actually, I do understand what you meant, Lisa. I've been reflecting on my weaknesses lately. There's still room for me to improve in many areas, such as my productivity and management. I'm concerned my stress may even be starting to somehow affect you as well.
What? See? Cutie knows. You were working yourself way too hard. But even in the tavern, you're still thinking about work. That's what's most concerning. If you're constantly under stress like this, it's only a matter of time before you burn out.
Oh, you also agree with Lisa, Traveler? So, is learning to relax actually my biggest challenge?
Yep, work hard, play hard, and rest even harder.
All right, I understand. Thank you. All of you. Now I know that this place serves refreshments for both the body and the mind.
Yes and no. It really depends on who's making the drinks. Speaking of which, we couldn't have changed Jean's mind without you today. Then we'll see you later.
I'll consider coming here to relax if I have another opportunity.
Sounds great! Take care, you two. Zhongli?
Ah, traveler. Good to see you. I trust you are well?
Wait! Zhongli, what are you doing here?
If I am to roam about the world, then I certainly mustn't limit my destinations. And it's quite a pleasant surprise to run into you here. One misty garden, please. I take my tea strong, thank you.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
The tea is clear and glows with a pleasing hue. Its richness is complemented by a floral and fruity fragrance. Exquisite.
Wow. So Zhongli is even super knowledgeable about tea. Paimon usually just gulps down the tea and says something simple like, yummy yummy in Paimon's tummy.
Mindfully savoring the tea shows due respect to the person that brewed it for you. Tea of good quality is hard to come by.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So, could you teach Paimon how to savor tea like you do?
That's correct. Every type of tea is unique. The more you drink, the more you will understand the subtle differences. Lower grade teas emit a musty and seemingly scorched scent. If you want to be more particular, according to Liyue ancient tradition, you could acquire a vintage goblet, which is used specifically for examining the aroma.
Oh no! All this time, Paimon's been missing out on her tea!
Not to worry. Knowledge is vast. It's never too late to learn. As a beginner, you can try this method. First, observe the color. Then smell the fragrance. And finally, take a sip. Remember, you can understand anything as long as you approach it in the proper order. Chaoying Village in northwest Liyue is famous for their tea industry. What I shared with you today are mostly my own habits as an old-fashioned Liyue local. Each region has its own tea traditions and culture.
Paimon gets it. But whether Paimon can remember it all is another story.
Thank you for such excellent tea. If you ever come to manage a tea house, I will certainly be a regular.
Well, we're already pretty busy.
Regardless, you have my complete support. Let's call it a day. I won't take more of your time. All the best. Ah, yes. The bill. Just put it on Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's tab, as usual.
Of course.
Ahoy, traveler! Great timing. Join us for a round?
Traveler, what a pleasant surprise.
Wait, did you two come together?
Well, this lady decided on a whim that she wanted a little vacation, so that I guess we have different ideas of vacation.
Come now. No need to hurt anyone's feeling, but our captain here has seen a lot more of the world.
It'll do. Anyway, this one's on me, okay?
Beidou's paying? Does that include... Oh, right.
I'll have a small birch sap on the sour side.
I will have a large dusk, please. Thanks.
Well, how is it?
The bittersweet taste of nostalgia.
You mean the taste of going from rags to riches?
It's mainly sour with just a tinge of sweetness.
Interesting. Does it taste like starting a little business, then discovering that selling fruit isn't very lucrative?
No need to get into the details.
Who'd have thought that the dignified Tianquan was once a fruit vendor on the street? On the other hand, I bet few can tell that I'm from an ordinary fishing village, right?
Not necessarily. If you ask me, I'd say that Captain Beidou has eyes that can pierce the sea.
Hey, you're not mocking me, are you?
Come now. It wouldn't do any good to be sarcastic.
I know how fierce you can be with words.
All right, then I'd like to have a few more.
Well, you heard the good.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Mondstadt's fresh fruit juice is hard to top.
Are you serious? Don't tell me you're gonna open a Sunsetia trade route now.
An interesting proposition.
Wait, really?
I'm just joking, of course. There's thanks for the drinks today. If you'd ever like a cushy job, I'd enjoy having you as my personal bartender.
You're also welcome aboard the Alcor.
My. Captain Beidou, are you competing with me for talent?
Is it Paimon? Or does it sound like they think you work for them?
A small foamy reef, please. Thank you. I'm fine.
Huh? There's something off about Eula. But Foamy Reef has coffee in it. For her tummy's sake, let's water it down before serving it to her.
This tastes pretty good.
Wow. She didn't even notice how much water we added.
One more, bartender. Oh, wait. It's you guys? Sorry. I just came here from the Cat's Tail.
Yeah, it's pretty lonely to drink by yourself.
I suppose I always do drink alone. As long as I'm in Mondstadt, I'll never be welcome at taverns. I was actually feeling good today and wanted a drink, but they still wouldn't get off my back. Tell me, how did you manage to make so many friends? People always sound so appreciative and... But as for me, just mentioning my family name is enough to make everyone...
You didn't choose to be born into the Lawrence clan, but you don't like being straightforward.
Hey, who said I was pretending? Even after being a Knight of Favonius, for all...
Oh, right! Tontif Bart said something wise like that too. Just be yourself, Eula, and keep moving forward. Sooner or later, you'll change what people think about the Lawrence clan.
Okay. I should go now. No need. I want to remember what you said. And I won't be able to think about anything else until I write everything down.
Eula sure is a lot more open after a few drinks, but it does feel like something's Uh-oh. When she wakes up in the morning, do you think she'll come threatening us to forget what happened today?
Hello.
Hi there! Paimon would be more surprised to see you if we hadn't already seen a bunch of our friends. Huh? Wait! You're Shinha! This is a surprise.
This place isn't easy to find. Angel's Share. The name doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Mr. Zhongli was kind enough to help me with directions.
You needed help with directions?
That's right. Because... we're friends.
Here's the menu.
Boreal Watch.
Well, Boreal Watch here probably is referring to the Wolf of the North.
Caramel Pine Cone.
tried that one. It's actually caramel-flavored coffee.
Huh? These names are confusing. I'll leave it up to you. As long as it's something that tastes like Qingxin or violet grass.
Those medicinal herbs don't grow around here.
Fine.
That's a good idea. Let's make Shenhe.
It's sweet and smooth. Not bitter at all. What is it?
It's called a snow-covered kiss. Don't ask why it's called a kiss, though. Paimon doesn't get it either.
Gimmick.
Paimon's just guessing.
Romantic.
It's hard to explain. Stop making Paimon come up with... that's right.
Oh, I see. I seem to understand now.
Oh, but wait. Why is Paimon the one who's confused now?
Occasionally, I chew on divine herbs as I wander about in the mountains. I have witnessed the moment a new sprout breaks through the soil. The elation in my heart then does bear a resemblance to what I'm experiencing now. Thank you for helping me understand these obscure names. I might need your help again sometime in the future.